Hello and welcome back to Pyre. Now, we managed to liberate Chidariel, which was quite a shock because I thought it was going to be a lot tougher than it was. Wait a minute, Volfred is having a drink with Sir Gilman. Oh yes, so he is. Pamela is sleeping it off. I guess they all got a bit pissed. Tariq is just nearby. Not many other people, to be honest, to still around, is there? Bertrude seeking darkness. Lovely, charming as ever. Get out of the way. On legacy, reader, though you should always bear a burden, is much lighter than the burden of a lonesome exile. Go forth and become free, then join with others such as you, and lead with mercy, continuing to demonstrate your worth, and knowing that the Empire's fall formed the foundation of our Commonwealth. You shall cease to be a reader and become a voice both to the free and to your successors here. You shall take up this book when you no longer need it. The cycle of the right shall see to it that you, and others like you, shall be liberated ere the coming of another age. May the stars shine ever brightly on us all. Okay, that sounds strangely promising. I'm going to do a scribe trial for Volfred, because I'm actually going to use him. Not going to bother with Bertrude, because I don't really use her that much. What's on your mind? Why are you doing this? Reaching out to me again, like this? I have been abandoned in this blasted rock more times than you could count, reader, and each time I have laughed it off, like so. She laughs. I fear it will be different this time. Before I knew that someone else would come around and pick up where the previous idiot left off. But now... She scoffs, then falls silent for a time. Well, it seems there may not be a next time after this, if what I understand about the stars out there is even a half-truth. So then I can anticipate the eternity of utter solitude, that even the blasted rights to keep me company. I understand that, while I may be apparition in a glass to you, I yet retain a shred of self, and do not happily foresee that outcome. And yet, you keep on coming back to me like this. If this is all in service of a torment, then you are most cruel, O lovely reader. Commendably so, I have to say. So then, am I to understand you wish to spend more time with me thus, knowing full well the stars will soon to put an end to this little affair? As if in answer to our question, you feel what seems to be the Beyonder crystal itself. Stay with Sondra a while longer. You focus your mind and remain where you are, there with Sondra in the confines of the Beyonder crystal, and remain there with her for some time. No words need to be exchanged between the two of you, and in the darkness there, for once, she does not feel alone. Soon, however, she bids you to depart. You shall leave those idiots of yours listless if you remain here for too long. Be gone already, and let me know if you have need of me. You need but ask, my reader, and you need but indicate who is to be my student. Volfred it is. You ask Sondra to administer one of our special trials for Volfred. I'd fancy talking sap, you mean? I shall be interested to see if he has learned something since we last sparred like this. Then let us bring him forth. Soon Volfred appears and heeded the summons. So it is my turn then, is it? Then let us see what we can do, my girl. Not super confident about this, he works better when he's got other people around him. The apparition Sondra appears and unfastens her mask. You answer to me here? As you will, O Sondra the Unseen. Proper as ever then, but I wonder if you have the wherewithal that you project. Show me then what you can do without the benefit of those whom you would lead. Let us see if you and your lovely reader reached a thorough understanding as of yet. Ah, that didn't go well, did it? I honestly don't really know how to use Volfred's kind of abilities as well. Yeah. I usually use him as a defense for the others, not as the attacker. Ugh. See, I don't know where the overlap for the fucking... So how much damage does it? It does a fair amount of damage though, to be fair. Someone want to come and get it? Like, someone get the fucking ball already? Thank you. At least that fucking ends this charade. Because Jesus, someone do something already. There we go. Well, I might be able to do it just from fucking attrition more than anything else. Oh. Meant to kind of blast through that, but it didn't quite work. Ah, come on, my aura was closer. Well, at least that's one less to worry about. Thank you. There we go. Well, that was brutal, but that's what you get when you try and attack with a defender, I guess. I'm grateful for the privilege of your time, good Sondra. Flattery shall never get you anywhere with me, sap. Nonetheless, your performance was sufficient, and you passed my test. Thus, congratulations are in order. Yep, we know all this. Where's my item? What's Volfred coming out holding? I had not seen this Sondra in some time. She has not changed a bit. But it seems she left something for us, did she? Lou's bow. His sisters, brothers, fathers, mothers, all a part of him, till the arch split them in twain. His blink transports and... I prefer the beefing up of the Pyre, to be honest, since he is our resident defender. But let's carry on. It is daybreak. You are set forth now for the Spring of Jamia for what appears to be the final time. Thereafter you shall return here for one last exile's final chance at liberty. Soar on down. See if we can beat the chastity up. Even if we can't, well, we're going to fight them anyway. So, we'll get another shot at it. Glue Hive. Volfred believes it should be an expedient path to the Spring of Jamia. Vocations, yeah, I think. That way we can kind of get Volfred up another level, I think. Reach the Dusty Waste of full flight, you volunteer to survey the grounds. Your companions beat you to it in this case. Easy does it, reader darling. Bertrude and I were thinking we could take this one. They depart, leaving you to rest up. When they later return with nothing much to report, you are feeling better, and in midst of deciding which of your vocations to pursue. Let's do Volfred again. Get him up to speed. You and Volfred review what observations you have made thus far about the various triumvirates you have confronted on your journey. He has keen insights about some of them. Hey. Long did I bide my time in anticipation that, one day, the Nightwings would reform under a common cause. To be part of it myself, it nourishes the spirit. Now, Volfred and his allies are banished, adversaries are slowed and cannot use abilities. They remotely detonate his sapling in an aura burst. Let's get that one as a defense against total fuckery. Either we stand between each other's paths to freedom, or we help each other on our way. I try to always bear this truth in mind. Oh, who wants to chat? It might be Volfred himself. Oh, it's Pamela. Pamela is staring out the window as you approach. I miss flying, reader darling. Take it from me. It feels as good as you would expect. It's not enough for those Commonwealth brutes to cast us down here. If they can get their fingers on us, they make sure we never fly again as we once did. All while calling it an act of mercy. Let me ask you something, You've learned a thing or two. What have your studies taught you of my kind? It is said that when some of the ancient harps relinquished their wings, the conflict began. The long-held enmity between the harps and the Commonwealth has led the winged race to ruin. You know that harps have long survived on the brink of extinction, and warriors of the Highwing remnants are all that remain of them now. They may see little recourse at this point than to avenge their fallen, and see to it the Commonwealth suffers in return for all that has transpired. Such sympathies could not have earned you popularity, I gather, darling. In fairness, you leave out a number of atrocities my people have inflicted upon yours, but nonetheless you seem to have the gist of it. My kind certainly are known for their good sense of humour, I can tell you that. My little tongue got me into no small amount of difficulty till I learned to keep it well under control. The mountains I come from, the views there certainly are something, but there's a bleakness to it too, being surrounded only by those consumed by their desire to avenge. We're very proud like that. Everybody vying to be the strongest, to kill the most of you. That way we might just get a shot with the prince. Your understanding is that the males of the harps are all gone, though perhaps one remains. They mate as poison spiders do, and would slay each other in their sleep. Okay, Brighton. Continue to line, if he even exists. Imagine that being the best case scenario, darling. She shakes her head. Anyway, I was just thinking I'd rather enjoy the travelling we've done. The change of scenery does me some good. Perhaps I'll stick to wandering after all this. In fact, I have a fancy for some wandering right now, if you'll excuse me. She heads out the wagon into the dusty wastes of Jamia Valley. After you're coming back, because I want to use you. To the Spring of Jamia. Alright, let's check in with Ron. Hey guys, where's your friend? You know, the big one with the horns, like frowns and stuff like that. Something happened there or what? I had a crazy story, she just flew on out of here or something. Anyways. Yeah, okay, you got new shit. Ooh, a big pile of stardust. And some star serum that, one quickness. Tended to get the quickness one because that's pretty good. Maybe give it to Pamela so she can flap quicker. Yeah, go for that. Oh. Oh, look quite tight. Keep it in your trousers. Jadariel's, yeah. Ah. That one's pretty damn good. We'll take you. Making bloody Ron rich. That one's 15. Tressus Bloom is maxed. But you've got a ways to go, so we can plug you in. Ooh, automatic game is 27. That's pretty good. There we go. Permanent quickness. I appreciate you doing business, and you guys be sure to tell your friends, okay? Downside diseases and foraged something. But we'll read that after this rite. After making all the necessary preparations amid the stark badlands of the Spring of Jamia, your companions await the commencement of the rites. It's quieter even than usual on the onset of such events. The low minstrel appears, bearing some sort of news. I have checked, and it appears that the chastity have not yet arrived, reader madam. There is no sign of Manly, or anyone. Their sigil is not set, either. If what he says is true, and your adversary is not present, then you presume the rite cannot commence. However, the stars themselves soon indicate you are mistaken. Okay, that's weird. Who are we fighting, then? We have to fight Orelek so we can justifiably get into the fucking liberation rite?
Reader, the Commonwealth, your home. Today it is aflame, much like a stack of books. Aflame because of you. Because of your outlandish plan. Not that you care.
Nope.
Not that you shall live to see this place again.
Yep, I will.
Your attempts at revolution shan't succeed. Though by all means, keep trying. As for myself, I shall enjoy presiding over these remaining rites.
The rite is set to commence, but your adversaries, they have failed to show. Other than the foes we are standing in tonight have ceded their remaining chance at victory to us. Indeed, as the rites are drawing to a close, some of the triumvirats whom we have met, perhaps they are beginning to decide the stars are not worth heeding any longer. Manly. You wonder whether he would give up on the rites like that. He seemed so convinced he would prevail in returning glory to the Commonwealth. Perhaps the contrary reality was too much for him to take. In any case, we have begun the ceremony here, and so I asked that we end it. This is fucking weird.
Choose now your band of traitors. Volfred.
Just in case. We'll use the A-team.
With that out of the way.
This is absurd. Well, whatever, let's go then.
Lo, even your adversaries have abandoned you. And it is done. The Nightwings prevail.
What?
By default.
Yeah.
Not that their adversaries even care.
Apparently not. Apparently not. Because what the fuck was that? My only hope is that our would-be adversaries find some peace.
Boundless are the teachings of the scribes.
Yeah, I was going to say, no one got shit for that.
You may go now, at your earliest convenience.
That was weird. Thanks for that, Manly. You dick. No one speaks further of the chastity back at the Black Wagon. Everyone is instead preoccupied with the rite that is to come. Thus, that's the final chance that liberty present itself as last, then. The stars always shine with truth. The ending of the cycle of the rite is now upon us. He looks over to you. Please look forth, reader madam, and see this for yourself. You may well surmise where we are going next. The others turn to you as well. You turn towards the wagon doors. You know what you shall see out there. Now, however, the time has come to face it. The dim and fading light of the final star still pierces through the darkness, demanding your attention, guiding you through towards the end point of your path. You see plain the golden star of Solium. The only star left. Everyone's gone. Seems it's just me and Orlek. You are summoned to the Fall of Solium for your 7th and final liberation rite. So we've won, what? 5 of 6 so far? Thus shall the cycle of rites be ended for an age. You sense that if the rite shall ever commence again, it shall not be during your lifetime, or that of any of your companions, even the longest lived ones. The stars reveal to you one thing more. The adversary whom you shall face shall be Orlek. Now already he has crossed Scribe's Gate, and awaits your arrival. If the 8 scribes cry to the Nightwings in their own likeness, perhaps it is only fitting that the Nightwings should, in the end, be forced to face themselves. It is a shame you shall have to confront Orlek in the end. Our goal should never have been at cross purposes. I am surprised this is what the scribes desire. For now, it may be best that you recover until dawn. Regain your strength as best you can for the coming trial. Rest well, reader. And the group disperses as exhaustion sets in. At dawn, you fly to Mount Allerdale to make a final effort to achieve your plan, and get somebody home. But who? Well, I think we'll answer that question next episode, where everything comes to a close. So, thank you so much for watching. If you like my content, please do check out my other videos. If you do, I shall see you there. Goodbye.